The question says Steve's watch was 23 minutes slower when it was 4 p.m. Identify Steve's watch from the following. So, from the question, it was understood that the actual time was 4 p.m. and Steve's watch was running slower by 23 minutes. So, let us try to draw a clock. A rough clock will do, and then mark the numbers, sorry, the hours. So we have got 1 2 3 4 5, here you have got 6 and 7 8 9 10 and 11. The actual time, if the watch was correct, then the watch would have shown like this. Then the minute hand would have been at 12 and hour hand would have been at 4. So this is how the actual clock should look like if the timing would have been correct. So we can say that this watch represents the right time with the correct clock. So the correct clock. But according to the question, Steve's watch was 23 minutes slower. That means when it was 4 p.m., then Steve's watch was running slow by 23 minutes. 23 minutes slow means the timing would be backwards. Timing would be less than 4 p.m. So the hour hand will be somewhere between 3 and 4, and the minute hand will be somewhere over here. So that we have to calculate. So we'll go back to our original clock. So it will be 23 minutes. The timing will be 23 minutes lesser than 4 p.m. So 23 minutes slower means during this time the actual time is 4. That means you have to go back 23 minutes. We have to go back. We can also say we have to go back 23 minutes. 23 minutes from 4 p.m. So 23 minutes back means we have to subtract 23 from 60. So this timing 4 p.m. is equivalent to, we can say, 3 hours 60 minutes, and we have to go 23 minutes backwards. So it's 60 minus 23, which will be equal to 10 minus 3 is 7, 5 over here. So 5 minus 2, 3. So if we go 23 minutes backwards, then our minute hand will be at 37. 37 means somewhere between 7 and 8. That means 7 is the point of 35 minutes, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 8 means 40 minutes. The minute hand will be backwards by 23 minutes. So this point is 60 minutes point. So from 60 minutes, if we go back minus 23 minutes, it will be 37. And therefore, this hour hand will also go somewhat backwards. So the hour hand will be somewhere between 3 and 4. So the timing will be, the hour will be 3, and as because the minute hand is 37, so it will be 3:37 p.m. and this is the answer. So 4:00 p.m. minus 23 minutes is equivalent to, if we go back 23 minutes back from 4 p.m., it will be 3:37 p.m. So the answer is 3:37. So you may check which option shows you the timing of 3:37. Here you see the timing is 4:23. If the question would have been, if Steve's watch was 23 minutes faster instead of slower, answer would have been 4:23. This time this clock is showing 4:23 p.m. So if the question would have been 23 minutes faster instead of slower, then we have to add 23 minutes. So the timing would have been 4:23 p.m. Then this would have been the answer. So you should understand the meaning of slower and faster. Slower means the time shown by the clock is lesser than the actual time, and faster means the time shown by the clock will be more than the actual time. Anyway, this is not our answer. This clock is showing 4:37 p.m. but our answer is 3:37, so this is not the answer. This is showing our hand is between 3 and 4, so 3, and minute hand is at 20, 21, 22, 23. So 3:23 p.m. This is also not our answer. And the last option shows the timing to be, this is 3 and this is 3:35, 36, 37. So if you align this, you will see that this is 37. So the timing is 3:37 p.m. and we have just found that the answer is 3:37. So this clock is Steve's clock. This clock is Steve's clock or Steve's watch. So the correct option is answer. So from this question, you should understand that if a clock runs slower, then we have to go back. We have to go backwards from the actual time. Actual time. If the clock runs faster, then we have to go forward from the actual time. So these are some of the conclusions we should be able to understand from this particular question. From this question, we should also understand if the time shown by the watch or the clock is less than actual time, the clock is slow, because the time shown is less than actual time and therefore the clock is slower. By how much time? It's actual time minus the time shown. And if the time shown by the watch or the clock is greater than actual time, then the clock is faster. Faster by how much time? It is the difference of the two timings. Time shown minus the actual time. So please remember this fact to solve such questions confidently and keep practicing with Decode Monk. Thank you.